Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the Milwaukee Bucks have re-signed Chris Livingston, small forward, to a 1-year, $2.3 million deal, bringing back the 21-year-old. Look, that's one thing the Bucks have done really good this offseason is bringing back their main players. Sure, Brook Lopez did walk in free agency, and they couldn't retain him, but they replaced him with Miles Turner, so that's not a huge loss right there. And the only loss I really look at that they couldn't bring back if someone was waiving Damian Lillard. But you look outside of that, they've been great with bringing back some of their own players. Spend some good money to bring back guys like Gary Trent Jr., Bobby Portis, and all those guys. KPJ just brought back Ryan Rollins. They've done a great job of making sure they can get everybody back that were on the roster last year, exception to Brook Lopez and Damian Lillard. But then you can look and say, oh, well, they've also added in other guys. Like they added outside guys like Gary Harris and Cole Anthony and Miles Turner. I'm not saying that pushes them to some level. I don't really look at the Bucks and say, oh, what they've done makes them a championship team, because I still don't think they are. But they're trying. That is what they're doing. And I think there's probably one more move they need to make. I wouldn't say to be a championship team, but to maybe even be a threat in the playoffs. Like, I think they're one move away from, like, right now I look at their team and I say, okay, right now they're probably, if not a 6 or 5 seed, like right outside of that, like 7 or 8 seed. But I think they are one move away from, looking at their team and saying, okay, well, I think they could be guaranteed 6 or 5 seed in the East, with Giannis and Turner and Kuzma in that group. But I think they need to add in one more addition. I don't know if they'll do it, but we will see. But they bring back Livingston. It was a second-round pick for them in 2023, 58th overall. This is a project I think they really are invested on. I mean, especially to give him a $2.3 million deal when, he hasn't even gone 5 minutes per game in a season yet. I think this is someone they believe in. He hasn't even gone over 1.5 points per game in a season in his career. But you can look at there's not a lot of playing time. Only 21 games in the last 2 seasons. He hasn't even played 200 minutes in the last 2 seasons. Only 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes per game in the last 2 seasons either. But he just hasn't played that much. But he's young. He's 21 years old, and he's someone that has developed a lot in the G League the last 2 seasons for them. You can look at that. Like his first year in the G League, in his rookie season last year, I'm not gonna say he was bad in the G League, but compared to what he was this year, a lot better. I mean, averaged 14 points per game with a total of seven rebounds per game, 1 assist per game, one steal per game, and 1 block per game in the G League in the 2023-24, G League season. But then you look at this year's G League season. Minutes are around the same. He averages 18 points per game, so his points per game average went up by 4. He shoots 49% from the floor, shoots a little bit over 2% better than he did last year. And another thing, he was crazy difference of free throw shooting. Terrible free throw shooter in his first season in the G League, 47%, improves that to 79%. Rebounds go up to 8, assists go up to 2, steals and blocks around the same. But so just definitely an improvement season for him, for Chris Livingston, going from year number 1 to year number 2 in the G League. And he is still so young at 21 years old. And it's not like they're paying him a lot of money. They're giving him a 1-year, $2.3 million deal. And I think maybe the expectation or the hope, might be the better word, is that you could maybe try to give Livingston more minutes in his 3rd season next year. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the signing for the Bucks in the comment section. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out.